Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about marketing. So if you have tried to find off-market deals, you've probably attempted some kind of direct mail, letter, postcard, texting, cold call, something like that, right? And the basis is we need to get in touch with those sellers before they contact a realtor to put it on the market. And the reason for that is that once a house or property, whatever it is, gets listed on the MLS and becomes public, then there's more competition. And if it's just the seller and me as the buyer talking, there's less competition. It's just the two of us. So that's the basis. So I wanted to share with you a text that I got this week. So I mailed out some letters that I had been holding in the office on Friday, and on Tuesday I got this text. Just wanted to acknowledge receiving your letter regarding potential land purchase. So these letters that I sent out were for farms or large acreages. And he goes on, he talks about his family and how he raised his kids on a farm, and he wouldn't trade the experience for anything, and says that it won't work for me to buy his farm because the farm is now jointly owned by his children. But he goes on and says, however, do not give up, as accomplishing your goal will be well worth it for your kids. Thank you for your interest in the professional letter of inquiry. Take care. May God bless your family with health and happiness. Now, I'm not going to buy his farm, right? But the point, the significance of that text is that my marketing was authentic. There was no benefit to him whatsoever to send that text to me, except that because of my letter, he felt like he connected with me, related to me, and really wanted me to succeed, right? And so it's a good word of encouragement, no matter what type of marketing you're doing, be authentic, be real, be you. Don't be superficial or fake, because authenticity in this world is what wins. So related to marketing, especially direct mail marketing, there are two kinds that I do. And this is, whether it's a letter or a postcard or texting or cold calling, they still fall into two categories. So one is short-term and one is long-term. So short-term marketing means that I'm looking for a distressed house, or I'm just looking to come in contact with somebody who needs to sell quickly. And that could be a really big list, or it could be a big area, right? So I don't need to build up this big rapport. I'm just sending out a whole bunch of marketing and hoping for some kind of response back, knowing that that deal is going to come about pretty quickly. And so my marketing in that, for short-term marketing, is usually pretty simple. It's, hey, my name's Chad. I'm interested in buying your house. Here's my number. That's about it. I've tried, I've experimented with other forms, but for short-term marketing, that works the best. Or a postcard. I'm interested in buying your house. Text me at this number. That's it. You're just initiating that conversation. And if they have been sitting there wishing they could sell their house, but not sure how to do it, or not wanting to call a realtor, then they're going to send you that text, or they're going to call you or email, or whatever prompt you've offered them. So the other type is long-term, and that's what this letter was. So long-term marketing, I would consider for like farms. They don't get sold that often. Apartment buildings, maybe there are a few apartments in a certain geographic area that you really like, and you want to build up rapport with those sellers, right? It could also be, even if you have one specific property, maybe it's a single family home, but it's the home in the neighborhood that you wanted. And so long-term marketing, in my mind, I'm trying to build rapport with that seller, and I know that they probably don't need to sell today. And when they're going to be ready to sell, it may not even be distressed, but when they are ready to sell, they're going to contact me first. So especially with, farms or apartment buildings that I want specifically. I'm just trying to build rapport with that seller so they know I'm out here. I want to buy their property, and I'm going to keep giving them information so they get to know me. So, and I'm going to be completely authentic about the real me, right? My letter to this owner of the farm was that I have young kids. I want to share the outdoors with them. And someday I'd like to have a farm for when I retire. And he related to that because he raised his kids on a farm. And so he responded, and it won't work out. But there were many other letters that went out. And maybe I don't get a call this week, but maybe in a month I get a call. Maybe in a year I get a call. It's a long-term play. So just a word of encouragement, keep doing marketing, constantly be marketing in one way or another. Recognize that you can do short-term marketing that's very quick, easy, and it's going to get a quicker deal. And you can do long-term marketing that is building rapport, building relationship for a deal down the road. And the way that you communicate to those two audiences is probably going to be a little bit different. But no matter what style you do, make sure you're authentic, you're expressing yourself clearly, you're expressing your true intentions clearly, and you're demonstrating to them how you can serve them better in it. So I hope that helps. Keep getting your message out there, and good luck finding that next deal.